Photography is about more than just taking pretty photos. In fact, it can be a full client experience. As a premium pet photography service, I offer more than just a digital gallery to my clients. I offer a fully customized client experience. So today I'm going to share with you what a client experience is and 20 ways, yes, 20, that you can elevate your client experience today and make more of an impact and income with your clients. So guys, grab pen, paper, a quick beverage, and let's dig in. Now, a client experience can be defined by McKinsey & Co. as any way that an organization or business goes above and beyond to deliver superior experiences, value, and growth for customers. And I'm sure right now you can think of a few brands right off the top of your head that you love that offer an incredible client experience, from branding to marketing to the quality of their products to customer service, right? And that is why you buy from them again and again and again. So now that we know very simply what a client experience is, how can we then create or elevate our very own client experience for our customers? Now, first up, you want to match your branding, tone, imagery all across digital media. In other words, every place that your business exists in the online space. So website, social media directories, search engines, business pages, etc. This not only makes your business look more credible, but it makes your business immediately identifiable for potential clients or customers. It also is usually the initial spot where someone comes into contact with your brand for the very first time, so you want to make a good impression. Secondly, you can offer consultation or discovery calls. This one is preferential for business owners who don't mind being on the phone like me, but I have found that for clients who maybe aren't quite ready to book because they have questions or concerns, by offering a free, no-risk phone call is sometimes really all it takes to get them from that consideration stage to the booking stage. And that can go a long way to building customer trust and converting potential leads into actual clients. Third, test out video or audio responses to client inquiries. If the phone call thing isn't your jam, maybe you address your client inquiries with a video or voice response, either via text, social media, or email. I've done this a lot and it works great. This way people can get to know you and hear that you're a real person without it having to be sort of in real time. Plus, the video element can help save you time from writing this lengthy email and just addressing questions or concerns via a quick video or voice message. This is just one more way to invest a bit more time into potential clients and help to build the know, like, and trust factor with you. Now, once a client is in the door, you can also send them a welcome gift via snail mail. Not only do people love to get snail mail, but a welcome gift with some fun goodies like dog treats, poop bags, or a welcome guide gets them excited about working with you and your time together. It also provides relevant items that they can use and enjoy in their everyday life and or for their session. You can mail or email a welcome guide. You can also send this welcome guide to them that can be printed, or you can send it via email when you send your official booking email. Now, a welcome guide is great because it's meant to serve as a guide to walk your client through the next steps in your customer experience, answer common questions or concerns, provide wardrobe inspiration, showcase your products and your pricing, and a lot more. Remember, it is our job as the professional to make the experience stress-free and seamless for our clients. Now, once a client has booked with you as well, it's important to have really good communication as part of your client experience. That means answering their questions via email or text, however you both really prefer to communicate, and ensuring they feel really supported and encouraged throughout the whole booking process. Guys, I cannot tell you over the years how many times I've heard a client say that they really had worked with someone else previously who they really liked, but that person was in terrible communication. So much so that they didn't want to hire them again, even though they were a big fan of the work that they produced. You could also host a planning call or in-person meet and greet. All of my full session clients receive a complimentary planning call, and it's usually just a 15 to 30 minute phone call where we dig into more about them, their session, I learn more about their pets, and what types of images that they want from their session. We also discuss products that they might want and their finished artwork goals. Or if, again, you're not a phone person, if you prefer, you can host an in-person meet and greet where you talk about all of those things, but you also get a chance to meet them in person and their pups prior to the session itself. Now, I do offer kind of a hybrid model. If a client's pup is fearful or they hate the camera or they're nervous of new people, we generally do an in-person meet and greet instead of a planning call via phone. I have found for clients who have pups that have big feelings about things or just need a little bit more time, the in-person meet and greets have been really, really helpful. So by the time that we have our session together, it's a total breeze. You can also offer day of support. This kind of coincides with good communication with your client, but day of support also serves to keep your clients excited. I love sending my clients a text or email the morning of their session just to tell them, hey, happy photo shoot day, the weather's looking great, I cannot wait to see you guys later. Plus, I also let them know that, hey, listen, if you have any questions about anything throughout the day, you need help with wardrobe choices, or you're not sure about parking, just reach out to me. Again, this keeps their excitement up with what can be a little bit of a stressful day for most people. Another thing that I love to do prior to a client session, especially if my client is not as familiar with the session location as I am, I will literally create maps with parking and location instructions so they know exactly where to park and where to go, and this removes one more worry. This helps also to save time and remove the unknowns of them not knowing where to go at the start of the session, and this will serve you well too, so that clients are not running behind and reducing your overall session time. Now that you've reached the session, you want to make sure that you photograph what a client actually wants from the session, and you work to create unique artwork based on their goal. For this reason, I developed a shot list specifically for each client. This is why my clients get a client questionnaire, we do the planning call or the meet and greet, and then I compile all of that information that I have learned about them to create a shot list for their session. I also cannot tell you how many clients that I've worked with that have worked with another photographer previously for engagement or wedding or whatever, and the photographer kind of dropped them into a one-size-fits-all formula of photography, and they just weren't really happy with the photos, or the photos weren't what they were looking for. Guys, we're halfway through this video. Are you finding value out of it so far? If so, tell YouTube that you like it by giving it a thumbs up so it'll be seen by more pet photographers as well. Now, while at the session, show up prepared with anything and everything that your 2- and 4-legged clients might need. This could be things from a first aid kit to bottled water to a long line to various treat options and more. I'll actually drop a video here with my pet photography essentials and all the links in the description box below. Because your client is generally dealing with a lot prior to their session, they're likely going to end up forgetting something really essential like a lint roller, but that's okay because that means you've got them covered. And that preparedness will help them to have a stress-free session and also make you look like a pro. During the session, to elevate your client experience, continue to encourage your client. Keep the mood light and fun, even if everything is going to shit. If their dog is challenging, the light keeps changing, what have you, you always want your client to feel and know that both them and their dogs are doing a great job. Sometimes sessions feel and look like chaos, actually quite often. So depending on the dog or how many dogs they have, it's important that you continue to take the lead as the expert, keep it positive, and make sure that the clients feel like they're doing a great job, because 9 times out of 10, they actually are. Now, after the session, I love to send a quick text or email to say how much fun their session was, that I'm thankful for them taking the time to come out, and let them know that I will be in touch in a few days to schedule their virtual sales appointment once I have their proofs ready. Again, this serves as constant communication, letting them know the next steps in the process and ensuring to them that we captured some awesome, magical, and amazing images from their session. Now, if you're a photographer who just sends digital galleries, that's totally okay, and it's one type of business model. But what if your clients are having trouble choosing? Because I offer in-person sales, I sit down with my clients virtually and literally walk them through the selection process and share a little bit with them about why I photographed a certain way. I also offer album and wall art mock-ups for them so they can see their images on their walls, or an album design with their photos if they were thinking about purchasing an album. In other words, I'm guiding them through the decision-making process and helping them to narrow down their artwork options to ensure that what they're choosing and paying for from their session fits their session goals, their final outcomes, and their budget. This is another fantastic way to elevate your client experience, because as the photographer, you guys are way more knowledgeable about sizes, finishes, wall art types, and more. Your client generally has no clue about any of those things, and it actually can be overwhelming for them, meaning that they're probably just not gonna buy anything. Now, one of my favorite parts about what I do is hand delivering my clients' artwork. I have all of my client products shipped to me, where I then check them for quality control, package them myself with my brand packaging, and drive them to my client. I love seeing the look on their faces when they finally received their finished artwork and they see it for the very first time. There is just nothing quite like it. A couple of weeks after I drop off my client's artwork, I love to send a thank you card or client gift. Usually I send a postable card, which is sort of a card and print and note in one. And I just summarize our experience in working together, thank them for supporting my small business, and that I really look forward to doing it again soon. Now moving forward in 2024, I'm going to offer handwritten thank you cards with a small gift, maybe a print from their session, and a referral card that they can give to a friend that will help them get credit for future sessions. A very easy and inexpensive way to sort of elevate and add it to your client experience. Now, I mentioned this a moment ago, but a great way to build brand loyalty as part of your client experience is to offer some sort of referral incentive or referral credit. Clients who book with me as a referral from a friend or from someone else receive a $100 product credit towards physical or digital artwork from their session. Now, the cool part is the person who refers them to me also gets a $100 credit towards a future session. So people get really excited when they can earn credit towards a session, and it also helps you build an amazing referral base. At the end of each year, I've also started sending holiday gifts. I do this for two reasons. The gift is usually photo related. I want my photos in people's homes so that other people ask about the images or the gifts as a conversation starter. And two, it's another way to bring people back into the fold of my business and have me on top of mind for their photography needs. Of course, I also just love sending gifts to people, especially ones of their dog that I know that my clients are going to love. So that's also a massive benefit too. Next, to elevate your client experience, I want you to ask for client reviews. Reaching out to people for client reviews might seem self-serving, and in some ways it is, but when you are asking for reviews, you are also asking for feedback from clients. How can I improve my customer experience for you? Is there anything I could do differently? What did you like or not like about your experience? Obviously, you can word phrases differently to suit your business needs, but it just shows that you genuinely care about your clients and want to be able to continue to improve upon your customer experience by asking for their feedback directly. Once you've wrapped up with a client, you've delivered their artwork and sent a card, you can actually blog their session with their permission, of course. Blogging a client session is fantastic for your marketing and SEO, but it also shows a client that you're really invested in their session outside of the monetary aspect. You loved it so much that you wanted to feature it online, share their pup's story, talk about how much fun the session was and what made it truly different and unique, and round out your client experience with that particular client. If by chance that inspires you to want to come up with some better ways to market your pet photography business, notwithstanding blogging, I want you guys to next check out my 5 smart ways to market your pet photography business right here.